EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Tua on the bootleg here. He finds Douglas complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. It's complete. He finds Falk here. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 40. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
At the 40-yard line.
Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping that one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Well, the numbers for Spears on the ground a week ago. 12 carries, 62 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a
touchdown Titans. Chinray DK, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Titans are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. This is a crew. They've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, so get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. And a glance at the tall signal caller, standing 6'6".
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. More now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
the 44-yard line.
Hand off to Spears. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 3.
It's 3rd down and 4.
From the gun, it's Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua's going to be taken down. On now is the Titans punter, as he's on to kick it away. This is taken at about the 14. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That, too.
Now Moore. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 69 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They got to get going.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Tua sets up to pass it. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
47-yard line.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. That one thrown across his body, and it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Douglas, the man in motion. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And incomplete here. So a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down
and again, it's Tagovailoa. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Mike Green with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him. Okay? It's his offensive line, it's the tight end, it's your wide receivers, everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
Not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and sneak it here. And he will have the Ravens first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Up the middle they go. It's Hogan. This is 2nd and 8.
Across midfield to the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hogan. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
It's now 3rd and 10.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
34-yard line.
Two are going to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to pass. Tua. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On now is the Titans punter, as he's on here to punt it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Oh, he shifts past him. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. He gets it to Thomas. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a yard. Operating from the gun. Moore. And it's a short one here. Complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. This is complete to Hawkins. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hawkins. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Back to throw. Moore. Will try and do this himself. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
And this is one of the dangers of letting your quarterback run the football. Now, look, he goes through ball security drills just like a running back does. But most of the time, the quarterback swings the ball away from his body. And in traffic, sometimes they forget to protect it.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Here's Tua. Now he'll take this and run. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so Smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Titans.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He finds his man, complete. It's Diaz. So nothing doing there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. On now is the Titans punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they got to feel pretty good about it. I thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6.
Now again, right side. It's Hogan. Well, he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Hogan. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And they're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Moore. And right side caught. Hogan. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 now. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Back to throw. Moore. And this This is dropped. Oh, my goodness. There was no one around him, but he took his eye off it, and it falls incomplete. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And it will be 1st and 10. Punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Now Tua. Over the middle, complete. That's Douglas. Here is 3rd down and 4. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Fielded just inside the 20. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Now Moore, throwing to start the drive. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Stiff-armed him. A second nice move. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Moore. This is caught by Hawkins. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. Oh, some strong running. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Tua. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete. On now is the Titans punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded just inside the 30. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. The Ravens offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Complete. It's Henry. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun. Moore. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Both these teams looking to put it together and pull away in the second half. So let's find out what happens as the third quarter kickoff is just about ready right here on EA Sports. Our trip across the NFL starts now. In Glendale, the Cardinals at home to take on the Denver Broncos. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it's the Jaguars quarterback. He's going to take this one himself. He also had 2 touchdown passes in the game. The Jaguars.
Touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hogan. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now a 2nd and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Well, this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. It's a quarterback sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side.
And he found it. It's on the ground. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you've got a talented back, give it back to him.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. They'll set up the screen for Spears. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 40. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Tua sets up to pass it. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field that took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
The kick by Carlson is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Oh, good return up past the 30. Past midfield. And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside, he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches take to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
The Ravens offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Moore now. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Morris. And Bull able to work his way down to the 16. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
At the 16-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. They'll go with the keeper. And he will have the Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now Moore. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And his kick here is good. And the lead grows to 14 and 24-10. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting through.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that can all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
You've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
The Titans first down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Tennessee.
Now Tua on the bootleg here. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Mike Green able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Second down.
It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
From the gun, it's Tua. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Looking to pass. Tua. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 39.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. And the Titans first down.
Play action. Now it's Tua. That one's taken in by Spears. From the 31, here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Here's Tua. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw. A nice work after the throw, and they're set up now with a first and goal.
They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
And He's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. But collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
A 29-yard attempt.
Carlson able to put this one through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
For number 23, incomplete. Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards.
Here's Moore from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Hogan. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 5.
Moore now off the play fake. This is complete to Hawkins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 33.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw. Moore. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On first down, it's Hogan. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Second and 13. This completes a hit over the middle. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
First down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Tua, fast pass outside, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Tua. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Gain of 4 yards. And the Titans first down. 1st and 10.
Tua going to throw. Douglas with a grab over the middle. And he'll be
taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
12 yards. That's another.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
Now he's going to step up and run.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
They'll drop to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Looking to throw.
And he is caught. And he will have the Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Titans.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He finds Douglas complete.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
4 yards.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
That's complete to DK.
And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
It's a gain of 8.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Out of the gun to give to Spears.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Tajay Spears.
His 1st touchdown of the new season.
And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. I mean, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively.
On 2nd down, here's the option.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Ravens have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, look at the juke.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Titans offense and Tajay Spears set to take over once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter.
going to the air. Tagovailoa toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Tua sets up to pass it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. It's complete. He finds Falk here. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And here's a give to Spears. And a lane slowly materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. In motion, the tight end. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Well, the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He's going to let it fly. And this is taken in at the 5.
It's a gain of 57 yards. And the Titans first down. 1st and goal, Tennessee.
From the gun, it's Tua. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Looking to pass. Tua. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Tajay Spears. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Titans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.